Thank God for Shadowboxer.
NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing the StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Talk Shop. We are continuing our wonderful read-along of Sanford Greene's 1000. And this episode starts to show us how far the villains are starting to reach. We start out with Elder's Echo, and we finally get a chance to see what it looks like. You know, it's up in like the Himalayas or something. This wonderful building. It's really beautiful. But the guys inside were not what I expected. It was like a whole bunch of businessmen. I was expecting to see like these guys, like these ancient looking, I don't know, monks or something that were like super duper smart and wise and stuff. It looked like some guys from accounting. But the good thing here is that we see that they have a very like competent way of handling the dragons. They're like reeling them in. They're starting to, you know, get them back to either human form or putting them in, you know, safety cages or whatever, you know, making sure that the threat is, you know, dying down as much as they can. And you can see that they're just as worried as we are with like, what's going on? Who's able to control all these dragons? Who's able to do all this? And we get to see a conversation between them or the main, you know, guys or contacts at Elder's Echo and Shadowboxer. And they talk about how they're very well aware of the DC incident and what they're gonna do regarding that and how things are gonna change regarding that and where they're expecting to go and where this threat is coming from. I mean, they have no idea what's happening with the dragons, what's happening with these giants, and all these people going through this strange sickness. Now, the sickness is something that's very interesting, that's been kind of like creeping along in these episodes, but it's starting to really hit hard this one, because now even at Elder's Echo, you're starting to see people get this sickness and start to turn. And when they turn, they're turning into like these, you know, like their natural states. Like they're turning into dragons or they're turning into like these angels or sirens or whatever. But when they do, it's like they're out of control. And if this sickness is what's going on all around the world, whoever's controlling it is a absolute genius. There's no way you can control all these people, you know, like for them to be able to do it is some genius level, top level strength type stuff. Now, we'll get into how they're going to slow it down, but I do want to talk about Elder's Echo itself as an organization. They look like they're very well organized, and they don't look as dangerous as I thought they would look, or as powerful as I thought they would look, seeing as how the two main villains were kind of worried about Elder's Echo at first. But we might not have seen the full extent of their powers yet, which is what kind of had me wondering, like, this is Elder's Echo? This must just be like the front, this must be like just the lobby area, because the real Elder's Echo gotta be more dangerous than this. Because our villains were kind of worried about whether Elder's Echo would step in or not, and all I saw were kind of like accountants or something like that. But, you know, not to say that an accountant can't be sweet, you know, accountant might be watching this right now and be like a full jujitsu master or something, but we ain't gonna touch that. We're gonna move on after the jump and talk about what I think about Shadowboxer as a whole, because she really comes through. But of course, before we get to that, KURO brand gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, that's right. Check yourself the link down below with a hat, shirt, hoodie, all that good stuff. And once you find something you like, cop it. Now let's get into Shadowboxer, or Sarah. When they're talking to her about the situation, you can definitely see like she's the one that's best with like handling orders, going back to the team and all that good stuff. And I like to see how she relates to Elder's Echo. It's almost like she's definitely a subordinate of some sort, you know, because they're like, your team needs to do this, but she holds her own in there. It's not like they they're not like belittling her, which I thought was really cool, because she comes in very handy when that sickness comes around and she's able to use her magic, her power, to be able to kind of subdue and suppress the dragon. And it's really nice to see her in top form, because we see her out in the street, but then able to see her here as well, manifesting her power. It helps broaden what we know about her abilities. And I think it was really good to like focus in on her for this episode instead of going again for the team, because I like how we're getting the story slowly as we go. Another thing about Shadowboxer that I noticed is that dudes be straight peeping her out on the sneak tip, but we'll get to that at the very end of the episode. I'm not gonna stop y'all from that. But the new orders now that I like, after seeing such carnage that Shadowboxer had to like weave in and out of, fight around and kind of like protect people from, and kind of use like, they were using like the foam or whatever on the dragons, is that they want whoever this is found now. And that's a good and a bad thing, because see, for the good guys, of course, you want to put the pressure on the bad guys. You want to be there and be able to kind of like get this investigation going, know what's going on, and find the bad guys, bring them to justice. For the bad guys, their anonymity is probably almost over, because when the team gets on it, I'm pretty sure Sun and Megan and all of them, once they get rolling, it's not going to be long until they come face to face with these villains once again. And that's what I'm excited for. I want to see them clash head up, face to face, no hiding, no mental tricks, just straight up fighting. Unless this guy gets more people on his team, it might be trouble for Shadowboxer in them. But anyway, guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk 1000. I'm enjoying it. The art, of course, is still straight flames. So let me know what you think about Shadowboxing. Before I bounce, I gotta tell you guys to head up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All the videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then head up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, of course, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, I caught you peeping out, Shadowboxer. I saw that. Peace.